Hello everyone, Coach Jandy. So when you do not present yourself in those first stages and first few months of dating someone, when you don't present yourself as exactly as to who you are, you do damage to that other person that you are courting. So why do you think that there's a 90-day grace period in most work establishments? They give you 90 days and then decide, yes, we're going to keep you, or no, we're not. And it's because statistically, it's kind of proven that within 90 days, somebody is going to start revealing who they really are. So their tics start coming out, any lies start coming out, any behaviors that they did not tell you about in the interview start to come out. So it gives that grace period. I have noticed the same thing in dating. It's about 3 months when all of a sudden that 2 to 3 month period, people start to reveal themselves. And all of a sudden you're like, who is this person? This is a completely different person than they told me that they were, or showed me in the beginning, or texted me. And when you do that, when you show up completely different in those first stages, like I said, you do damage to that other person as well as to yourself. Because the person that you're trying to court, they literally start to think like, oh my gosh, am I crazy? Is it me? They start to have self-doubt. Did I read this wrong? Did I hear this wrong? Didn't they tell me? They start to question themselves. I know I have gone back before, and like literally looked at text messages when I first met somebody and saw the things that they said to me and the way they said it. And I was like, wow, okay, that's completely different than the person that showed up a couple months later. And then that person a couple of months later is trying to tell me, this is not who I am. You're trying to ask too much. That's not me. I'm not an emotional person, or I don't like to say, I love you, or I don't like to give compliments, or I don't like to talk, whatever it is. I'm just making stuff up. But the thing is if you did it in the beginning, you are setting an expectation, and it's not a false expectation on that person. You're setting an expectation for that person to want that, to need that, to desire that, because you initially gave it to them. So you can't beat them up and blame them when they start asking for it and going, where is that behavior? Because you were the one that put it out there. So you not only do damage to that person and making them question themselves and feel bad and have to be put in a position of starting to ask for those things. They should not have to come and ask for the things that they received in the beginning, especially since you were the one that put it out there. You were the one that engaged in that way. So you do damage to that person, and then you also do damage to yourself and ultimately the relationship. Why would you put yourself in a position where you know the relationship is going to blow up if you don't maintain a certain behavior? So why start off that way? It's only going to cause you heartache and pain, having to have conversations and, being what you feel now is judged, and pressure that I have to show up a certain way. So guys, gals, it doesn't matter whether it's a guy, girls do it too, is show up as to who you really are. Now, I know we put on all of our good faces in the beginning, but they should be all the time. So otherwise, you wonder why your relationships don't last more than a couple months, or they blow up. This is why we don't present who we really are. So give to that person what you really have and nothing less. Okay, and then keep courting that person. They deserve it for the rest of their lives, as well as you deserve it. So that's what I have today. Step up and check me out at CoachJandy.com. Also under YouTube, under Jandy Kelly. And please share these out so that they can help somebody else. Thanks a lot and have a great day. Go out there and be your real true self with people.